Hello everyone, welcome you all to this course on step-by-step implementation approach towards ISO 50001-2018 Energy Management Systems for Industries. I first of all congratulate all you people for the decision made to build a robust energy management system for your industry, and I wish you all the very best for the same. In this course, let's start with introduction lecture on ISO 50001-2018, where we are going to discuss about this standard in brief and then PDCA cycle approach, and later even on the benefits of implementing this energy management standard. First of all, what is this standard actually? This standard is a sustainable business tool that supports organizations in all the sectors by enhancing energy use through development of energy management systems. This ISO 50000 standard actually stresses for reduction in energy usage through development of a robust energy management system for all kinds of industries. Maybe it is a building, or it may be an industry, or it may be even a factory or workshop. Anywhere this ISO 50001 standard can be implemented. ISO 50001-2018 actually specifies requirements for establishing, implementing, maintaining, and even improving your existing energy management system. This ISO 50001 standard actually provides you with the framework to implement a better energy management system, and even for the industries where already an existing system is present, it will help you in improving the same. This standard doesn't provide any energy performance criteria or doesn't stress for energy performance criteria, but on the other hand, this will actually gives you a fair idea on how to build a good energy management system. This standard even demands for a continuous improvement to achieve the desired goals. Energy management is not a single time or one time activity. It has to be done on a continuous way. Means continual improvement is always recommended in case of energy management. So this standard stresses for this continuous improvement, and this will help in getting maximum benefit out of this implementation. We have discussed about continuous improvement. So how this continuous improvement is possible? This is possible through PDCA cycle approach. So ENMS standard actually follows PDCA cycle. What is a PDCA cycle? A PDCA cycle is nothing but a plan, do, check and act kind of strategy prepared, designed, prepared, implemented by the leadership team or top management of any organization to achieve desired goals. In this particular case, let's divide all the activities involved in an implementation of ISO 50001 according to PDCA cycle. So if you see under the planning, general requirements for the standard, then management responsibility in actually creating a good energy management system, and energy policy creation and energy planning will come. And under do category, the designed or planned requirements, responsibilities or planning will be executed, like implementation and operation, training for all the stakeholders involved, then documentation, communication of the same within your organization and even outside your organization and to all the stakeholders who are directly and indirectly involved with your organization or industry, and then operational control and even procurement. After successful implementation, now comes the check area. In this check, actually measuring and monitoring of implemented systems is done, and a sort of internal auditing will also be taken care, and non-conformances or deviations or hotspots are identified. And in the latter or last stage, management review has to be happened, where corrective and preventive actions on the observed non-conformances will be targeted and those will be rectified accordingly. And in this cycle, actually the required goals are satisfied. And again this cycle continues, means once you achieve some target as planned or designed, then you will be creating a new target for yourself and this activity continues. So this ISO 50001 standard stresses for a continuous improvement of management system practices in your organization. So what are the benefits of implementing this ISO standard? First of all, when you implement this standard, energy and cost reduction comes down drastically. Maybe at present in all the industries, they will be following certain kind of energy management practices, but still those are in a very unorganized way. But when you implement this standard, all these energy management practices what you're following already will be streamlined and it will be in an organized way, so that the efforts put into it and the benefits coming out of the same will be clearly visible, and this will gives a motivation for the top management also to improve further and achieve some more desired sustainability goals. And once this energy and cost reduction is achieved, then reduction in carbon emissions is definitely achievable because it's directly linked with the reduction in energy. And the third benefit by implementing this standard is structured organizational engagement. As I told in a previous example, all the activities what you're doing for improving your energy performance of an industry or a system, it will be under a structured organizational engagement. And the next thing is like new dimension to public positioning of your organization. In past few years, there had been observed a drastic change in industrialists and even corporate people. Previously, they used to focus only on profits, but now trend has been changed. Many industrialists and even corporate people are now focusing on sustainability and climate change and even energy efficiency. So once you apply this energy management system standard in your organization, then there will be a new dimension for your public position of your company in the market. And finally, regulatory compliance. Even few countries are imposing some regulatory compliances on industries, and when you implement this ISO 50001 standard, then you can even qualify for that all regulatory compliance related targets. As an example, I can put you here on European legislation where public and private sector organizations are implementing an energy management system to help them meet European legislation, including the Energy Savings Opportunity Scheme (ESOS) and the EU Energy Efficiency Directive. For example, ISO 50001 certification is a direct route to ESOS compliance. Companies that hold the certification of ISO 50001 will be directly considered to have met the obligation of ESOS. And just to give you a brief outline on the benefits of ESOS, it applies to large organizations employing 250 or more staff or have an annual turnover in excess of 42 European million. The UK government has predicted that 7,300 organizations in the UK will be affected by ESOS. Maybe in other countries in near future these kind of regulatory compliances may be laid down, and at that time ENMS implementation will be a key for everything. Thank you.